So good morning, sir, Mr. Kunle.
Yeah, good morning. How are you doing?
Fine, sir. So it's good having you here today, sir.
Yeah, it's good to see you too.
I believe you've heard the news from the U.S. straight to Nigeria as UK court tells the Chicago State University to delay the Tinubu's certificate from issuing it to Atiku. Because day before yesterday, he told Chicago State University to release the results, and yesterday the president comes in to oppose that, and now they are now delaying the process for Atiku getting the results. Do you think the current president is trying to play a foul play in this certificate issuing? What is the president hiding?
Thank you very much. And I have to just come here and tell you the truth and the real truth behind the certificate. The person in question, which is Alhaji Abubakar, demanding for results. The certificate of the president in power now. He has no moral right to do that.
Let me tell you.
He has no moral right. The president that came in, he knew now that he realized that the court even goofed, because you cannot, an impersonator cannot just come and be asking for a result that does not belong to him. That will be asking for his Tinubu certificate that does not belong to him. And I need to put the question back to you. Can your friends go to your school and start demanding for your results in school? Is it the owner of the results?
If if it's for the public interest, I think they have the right to do that.
If it is for the public interest, the owner of the results needs to now direct the school to release the result, for not the third party that will come in and not demanding. Number one, you are not the owner of the certificate. Number two, you are more or less like an impersonator looking for a result that does not belong to you. Right? What they need to do is to go to the school, right? That they should go to the school and mandate the school to issue the result to the owner of the result. That it is now his own, prerogative to decide whether he can make it public or not, right? And the school has already said it, that this guy graduated with a good results from them. That's Chicago State University, and he was one of their best students, in the school. So what else do they need? What else do they need? For Biden to come in, you should know that the court itself, they goofed. Right? So to me, I don't see anything really special or really wrong in what the U.S. government, just the intervention of the U.S. government. Because you cannot just come to somebody's, space and encroach it and say you want all information about the person. If you want the information, start investigating your information from Nigeria. Yeah, it's Nigeria here you had election, and you ought to have known that. And two of them are even friends. Did Atiku want to tell me that he does not know that Tinubu went to Chicago State University? Did Atiku want to tell me that he did not know that Tinubu came out with flying color in Chicago State University? So all these ones, I just count it as trash that is not part of what they ought to be, they ought to be working on, or protesting on, or agitating on. How come the results is the headache of Atiku now? How come? And I want to just tell Mr. Atiku Abubakar, please, all this money you are wasting all around, there are a lot of IDP. There is IDP in your state. There are people, less privileged people, that are suffering the attack of this X-Men, attack of this Boko Haram in Adamawa. he should try and take care of his constituency. Go back home and take care of your constituency. Let your people that are in pain relieve their pain. Let Atiku go and relieve the pains of the IDP camp instead of chasing a white good, embarking on a white good chase that has not resulted to anything. So the president, the courts, you see all the blunders they make during the tribunal is what they are still doing again. The court told them, we don't want technicality. Come and prove that you won the election. How did the result relate to the result relate to elections? The result of the election is the result of the election that people supposed to be crying out loud for. Say, okay, the INEC should provide the results of the election, not like results of the candidate. I mean, that's why you can see that majority of our leaders, there are a lot of misplaced priority they are embarking on that cannot even help the masses.
All right, so thank you for that, sir. So in another news, Wike has invoked over 165 plots of land in Abuja. The news, we don't even know if it's legally evoked or illegal, because we don't know how they acquire the land in the first place. So he's been working. He's one of the ministers that has hit the ground running, and I think he's doing a good job.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. And Abuja City, Abuja has a master plan. And if they don't understand the master plan of Abuja, they should go and meet General Babangida, retired General Babangida, who was the pioneer of the master plan of Abuja. All glory belongs to Babangida for what Abuja is today. So Abuja has a master plan, and when the successive government come in, they disorganize the master plan of Abuja, and the need has to be done, and it is the right time for need to be done, where they have to now revert back to the original master plan of Abuja. You know, we Nigerians at times we are lawless. We are lawless, but when the law catch up on them, they will not start blaming it's because of this and because of that. They knew, people buying those land, they knew that there's a master plan for every state. Every state have the master plan of what they want the state to be, the master plan of what the state's supposed to be. Same thing as Abuja. So some people have encroached Abuja space. They have encroached the master plan of Abuja, and also you encroach a master plan of a state, you have gone contrary to the law of the state, and the law will definitely take its action, and that is what you're saying today.
Yes, sir. So thank you for that. So Labour Party question will be that why are you hiding your B.Sc certificate?
Labour Party, you sure? Yeah. The same party?
The same party.
That means Labour Party is divided. There's crisis in Labour Party for them to be even, attacking themselves. And it's true, Obi is not really keen on the results. Yes. To me, Obi wasn't much keen like Atiku. What Obi is insisting on was he won the election.
Maybe this is what brings up this topic. I think Labour Party also wants Obi to file a case on the same results. Do you think Obi is hiding something about his own B.Sc results?
What I've been told was Obi came with pass from the schools he went to. So I think maybe he may be hiding that. But to me, before you attack someone, you first of all check yourself. Am I really eligible? Am I really upright to start attacking the fellow I'm attacking? The two of them, Obi and Atiku, they cannot come straight. Let them come straight with a clean hand. If they can come straight with a clean hand, then we know Mr. Atiku was deputy vice president for years, for some 8 years with his masters, who happens to be Obasanjo. you can realize and you can remember what ended up that government. They went astray. The two of them went astray. Started calling themselves names in which we have never even seen it under any democratic government in this country before. Thereby, the president will be calling his vice a thief. The vice will be sending it back to the president that he himself is a thief. And that's why it's good to always to be stable. Politically, it's always good for ones to be stable. Mr. Atiku has never been a stable politician, crossing, party to party. I mean, and that's what you call a prostitute politician. We don't need a prostitute politician to govern us. Where you are not stable, your mindset is not even stable. You start jumping from APC, PDP to ACN, ACN to PDP, PDP to, back and forth. Is that a leader? How do you expect that leader will not even abandon the citizen? Or you will not abandon the citizen on a ship that is already sailing. Are you sure that the president, that such Atiku as the president, will not abandon the citizen on the ship that they are both sailing on? So to me, Mr. Abubakar, Atiku should go and rest. It's not by force. It's not by force. It's not to become a president. It's not a do or die affair. And I think maybe he's still embarking on that slogan of his masters then, to President Obasanjo then, that said this election is going to be do or die, right? They brought in do or die into Nigerian electoral system, and we don't want that any longer. The winner has been declared, and let the winner breathe. Let Tinubu breathe to work for this country. We could see all the good things that has been coming out.
All right, sir. So thank you, sir. And lastly, sir, on the fuel subsidy, there is a rumor that the current government will take a U-turn for subsidy. Do you think they are bringing subsidy back?
Yeah,
because there is a, for the record, people said subsidy is not the issue, but the implementation, the people guiding the fuel, the petroleum department are the one killing Nigerians. The money is not being utilized. So do you think the nation should go back to subsidy?
We don't need to go back to subsidy. And
this suffering,
yes, it's too much. Yeah, we don't need to go back because who subsidy help? Subsidies brought in a lot of accumulated debts on our head that our upcoming unborn generation will have to pay for this subsidy money. And I'm telling you, in a country that wants to be progressive, in a country that wants to be productive, I don't see where there will be subsidy in such country. Because if your refinery has been working, I mean, what is the space of subsidy? We have 4 refineries not working. Who are you to blame? You have to blame the successive government, including General Buhari, that spent 8 years. They cannot put any refinery on the run. So to me, the laxity, as it has been on from the successive government, right from General Obasanjo, down. They have all been paying subsidy. They purposely let that refinery, not to work. They purposely allowed that refinery not to work because to fix refinery is not a rocket science, right? They started giving it to their contract to their cronies, and their cronies could not even deliver. But what they are always after is the stake, their own stake. Because when you give a contractor a refinery to fix, it will definitely remove the money for they are like yes sir people, right? Anything government wants, that is what they will dance to. They will put them on, come and fix refinery. They will fix that refinery. that they know it won't last long, and the remaining money is still going back to the coffers of the president in charge as of that time for election, because all those guys, they use them for election, right? It's those money they use for the party campaign. So how do you expect us to have a functioning refinery when the government itself are not ready for that refinery to work? The successive governments are not ready. What is all about turnaround maintenance? Turnaround maintenance is just get on the board, fix this refinery, let it start working, turn it around from decay to productivity. But a lot of them, they come in, they'll just do, they'll do just 30 jobs on the refinery, they cash out the money, and they share it among themselves. So behind every subsidy, guys, you just talk of, there's a power block behind them that is supporting them. So it's those cabal, you need to break their jinx, because without cabal, we cannot have all this, all this refinery turnaround people that start, they will start doing what they cannot do. What they promised Nigeria, they want to turn around refinery will never turn around. The refinery will not even turn around itself, not to talk of somebody coming to turn it around. So to me, all is about gimmick, all is about scam, and it takes few Nigerians that can understand what I'm saying. The successive governments accomplices, right? How come you are and I learned majority of them have refinery outside the shore of the country. So why would they allow our refinery to work when they have the refinery they can be making money from? Principal and Sao Tome, I learned one of our past leader has a refinery there. Talk of all African nations though, they hide their money there. They hide the money they stole from Nigeria. They going down to all those cities, all those tiny country, to invest the money. I mean, I think one day the truth shall reveal itself. One day the truth will reveal itself, with the maladministration of the successive governments that has bring Nigeria down to where we are today. So to me, they should let the citizen breathe.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time, sir. So Mr. Kunle said, let the citizen breathe. So subsidy is not the way forward. So we have to just be like this and enjoy the outcome of the removal of subsidy. So I employ the current government should not go back on their word, as subsidy is killing Nigerians and everybody involved in the nation. So please, if you are just joining our station, subscribe to our channel, like our